morning. Today I thought I'd film a day in the life vlog type thing. Just getting ready for the school run. Not got a very exciting day or anything planned today. I've got loads of editing to do because I wasn't 100%. My alarm's going up. Because I wasn't 100% last week. There's I ended up, because I like to have a week in advance of videos, and I've got probably a week in advance plus recorded, but I've not edited them. And I haven't got the video to come out tomorrow, so I need to edit that today and edit Mondays. Good job. You're going to go downstairs and then wait for mummy, and that'll be 2 minutes. Oh, you want to wait there?
Yeah, so I can wait.
Okay. Yes, I thought I'd film another day in the life. But yeah, I'm going to get ready for school then. So dark today. The lights are like on full blast, just because of how dark it is. Done the school run. About to edit. I thought yesterday I felt a little bit better, so I thought today I'd be like, yeah, everything's gonna be great and I can finally get back to doing more things, because the house is a mess. It's not that messy, but to me it's a mess because, like, the living room, for example, I like my room. I like this room to be the tidiest because I spend most of the time in here. And even just having a couple of things on the floor, it drives me insane. But at the minute, I just can't. And because I felt kind of useless during that time, I've tried to get back into crochet. So I'll show you probably later. I made like a little girl cardigan. I just basically finding more that I had like 2 balls in, so I could make something like that. And then I made like a little boy's jacket. And at the minute I'm in the process of making Ava a pinafore dress, like a little skirt with like ruffle straps, and hopefully I can make something knitting wise, because I struggle with knitting. I struggle when I drop drop stitches and stuff, and it doesn't work out very well, but I'm trying to get back into that as well. But trying to learn that. Crochet, I've pretty much nailed it. Some instructions are like, but it's not that I can't understand. It's just, I think it's just all doing with being dyslexic and also being in pain and having fibro. It messes my head. Sometimes when I get given written instructions, I really struggle to follow them. I've got something in my eye. So yeah, when I'm in a lot of pain and stuff, I don't know if any of you understand that, but when you're in pain, your concentration's just not there. Hopefully that's on my eye now. Yeah, when you're in a lot of pain, your concentration's not there at all. It's just kind of like, yeah. So I've just got my pain meds, but I can't actually take these yet. I've got to eat something first. So I was kind of having a naughty breakfast. I'm having a naughty breakfast and having these. Or one. I'll probably have one now and then one in a bit, but if I don't eat on the meds, they can do loads of damage to my stomach, but I find they don't work unless I eat as well. And I'll need to eat now because for some strange reason, pain meds, I've taken them for years, but for some reason recently when I take them, afterwards I feel like nauseous and stuff. So I find if I eat before them, obviously I have to anyway, well, with one of them I have to eat before I take them. But yeah, I find that I get nauseous, so if I eat now, I know I've eaten and I'll be fine. But obviously if I take them and then don't eat, then I'll just feel too nauseous to eat. So yeah, I'm going to take those, well, eat and then take those, and then also edit. I've got my computer here. So yeah, I've got a couple of videos to edit. Like I said, my concentration's not been so good. With crochet it was fine because I don't always have to follow a pattern, because I pretty much know how to make lots of things now by memory. Rather than following patterns, I can just make something. It's only when I'm following a particular pattern or even a video. I mean, that's fine just to physically see it. But yeah, editing just seems, I don't know, I just always wanted to sit here and just like not move. And if I did crochet, as long as I did small movements like this, I was fine and I didn't have to move anything. But I might actually get my heat cape, I think it needs charging, and get that and edit these as well. Editing all finished. That's just exporting. So it's going to take about 30 minutes. I don't think I've shown you guys this before, but this is my heat cape. It's been a while since I've used it. Well, recently anyway I've used it, but it's been put away for a little bit because I didn't feel like I didn't really need it. But then I feel like it started squishing my face, so it's giving me a double chin. But yeah, basically I'm at the point where I'm on a lot of medication and on a high amount of medication that I can physically take for a lifetime, because basically everything they've tried is not working, even though I have got referrals in place. Like, for example, now I had physio with my shoulder that made it worse. I've been referred physio with my knee to see if it'll help that, but they think again it'll help but probably make it worse. But well, it doesn't make it worse, it just makes it painful. So that night after I'd done physio is probably my most painful night. So they stopped it and they want to see if it helps with my knee, even though they think it's probably going to be the same. And I can't take any more stronger meds because I'm on the strongest muscle relaxants and the strongest, well, not the strongest painkiller, but the strongest anti-inflammatory. And then the painkillers, the ones that I take, are safe for me to take all the time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I got told that there's nothing else they can do medication wise, and the only other option is to take the natural route and get pain relief that way. I think I'm going to do a video about it soon. I think it's probably going to be out in the next couple of weeks, where I'm going to talk about the pain reliefs that I use, not just the medication but other things as well, because I don't like taking lots of medications even though I do. So I only tend to take my anti-inflammatories and my pain meds if it's really bothering me, like today. So when it's just a bit of an ache, I don't care. But when it's to the point where it's affecting my day-to-day life, where I mean I can't do much as it is anyway, but if it means I can't do anything or much at all, then I'll take them just so I can get along for the rest of the day and still kind of get things done that I need to get done. So this is one of the things that I've got the natural route. And yeah, it's a heat camp. You basically a heat cape. It's got like a little, it's like a battery pack there that you charge, and it's plugged in there at the minute for a USB, but it's like a little charger, so you could just plug it into the kid's iPad charger, well, not the iPad, but the kid's tablet charger, and it charges it up. And then here is the on and off button, so it's off at the minute, but you can change the thing as well. I put it on the middle button, but you can make it tighter. And then green is the lowest setting, so it's on quite low heat. And then you've got the amber, which is the middle, and then red, which is like what I have on, because heat helps me quite a bit. So yeah, my heat cape. I got a few things like this as well. So I've got like heat pads that warm up when they touch, well, when they're not on your skin, but when they're near your skin. And then creams and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a video about it soon in case anyone else is having a similar situation, because I've had a few people message me talking about them having fibro. And I didn't get put on all the medication straight away. There's things that I had first, so like physio and like anti-inflammatory creams, and I had stuff like that before they put me on more of the serious medications. So if I find that things that are helpful for me, then I'll obviously love to share what I've used to help me pain wise if the medication's not working. For example, I can feel the medication that I took not that long ago working, but I'm still in pain. It doesn't take the pain away at all. It kind of dulls it, but it doesn't take it away. So like at the minute, my knee hurts, but I'm sat down, so that's being rested, so that is okay. But I can't really walk much without it hurting at all. So yeah, and then at the minute my shoulders, I need probably to sit back a bit and chill, but on my shoulder blades, the middle of it is burning. Not because of this, but it's like on fire. They're very, very painful. Sometimes I have it where my neck is completely stiff, you know, like if you sleep funny on your neck and you wake up and you can't really move it that well, or if you do move it, it feels like you're pulling muscle loads in the side of your neck. Basically my neck can get like that, and the muscle, which is the trapezius muscle that I have that's wrong with me, it's basically the muscle that you use to hold your head up. So when you're a baby and you've got to support the head and they've got to build the muscle, it's the trapezius muscle that they build up to hold the heads. So sometimes stuff like this will hurt because the muscle will ache so much, yeah, just holding my head up. But what I do then is I have pillows and stuff like that to help me. So yeah, I'm probably obviously going to speak more about that in the video that I'm going to make soon. But yeah, I have just, like I said, just edited that. It's exporting now, and I think whilst that's doing its job, it's going to take like the next half an hour or so, and then I've got to upload it to YouTube, which is going to take a couple of hours. I'm going to sit the TV on for a bit and do some crochet. I don't like stick it when I'm crocheting and stuff, because I am looking at the crochet work when I'm doing it. I don't like something on the background that's interesting. Well, not interesting, but that's new and I need to watch all of it. So at the minute I've been going through the Pretty Little Liars series again. I'm near the end of season 1. It's just one of those, like Pretty Little Liars, Charmed, what else do I go and watch? Once Upon a Time. They're series that I absolutely love that I will go back and watch again, but I don't have to give them my full attention, because when I'm watching it I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm going to move back a bit. A couple of things I have recently made, because last week I had a massive flare where I couldn't really move at all, and like I said, if I crochet and use small motions, then I can actually do crochet. The only thing that bothers me is when I kind of sew them, so when I go like this and sew it, so I do that quite particular without moving so much. But yeah, I got a few things sorted, because like I said, I felt like I wasn't, because I couldn't do anything, I felt kind of like bad that I was just sitting there doing nothing, and I wanted to do something to pass my time. So I kind of did these in a bulk, if that makes sense. I did half of them and then half another one, because well, basically I started making a boy's jumper, a boy's jacket, and then I did like the front of it in a sleeve and attached it all, but then I only got like almost finished through the sleeve before I ran out of wool, so I had to order more wool. And then I did this one as well, but I had to wait for some more buttons, because I have big buttons. I'll show you the big buttons in a second because they're on the jacket, but they were too big for this, because I wanted them quite small and petite. But yeah, I think the sleeves are a bit long. I didn't realise until I took a picture, but I think they look also nice when you fold the sleeves up like this. So you can have like the sleeve like that, which I think would probably be the more suitable length for it, or you can have them longer as well. And yeah, it's crochet. It's got oh, what do they call it? It's like a fan stitch. Yeah, this is the little girl cardigan. It's like a burnt orange. I've got a big bag of wool upstairs underneath Ava's bed in one of those kind of like storage bags that you can put clothes and stuff in, and I just went in there and tried to find as much wool as I could find that are like 2 balls, so I know I could make something like babyish. And I just have a massive box in under the stairs, in the upstairs toilet, where it's just full of things I've made that when people are having babies, I just pick a couple of things out, put them in a bag and then give them to people, because I love doing it. But I'm in the process of making Ava something, and I'm going to make Andrew something as well at some point. Yeah, this is like a burnt orange little girl cardigan. And then this one I absolutely love. When I saw it, I thought it was a knit pattern, because crochet, even like this for example, it's still holy, and when you knit it's not that holy, it's quite tight. warm, and that's the only thing that I kind of don't like about crochet, because you don't, it's not that, yeah. But this pattern is amazing, and it's not holey at all. So it's a cute little breasted jacket. It does tell you to turn them up, but I've turned them up just a little bit. I've not turned them up loads. I don't have a baby obviously to model with, but obviously I followed all the instructions and whatnot. But yeah, it's a double breasted. These are the big buttons, so you can see the difference between the big buttons and the small ones. But yeah, these are the large ones, and then this pattern is so cute. It like comes in little squares. It's basically one double crochet and one single crochet. I follow the US terms, if anyone knows about crochet. And then it's got this cute little hood and then a pom-pom on it. I wish I made it a little bit bigger and thicker, but basically I ordered 4 balls of this wool when it ran out, and like I said, I was halfway through a sleeve. Well, not halfway through a sleeve, I probably had like 3 rows left to do. So I finished that, and then I did the hood, and then I only had the tiniest little bit of wool left, so I used the rest for the pom-pom. The pom-pom's on the bit on the smaller side, just because I didn't then want to go through another ball or open another ball. So yeah, I absolutely love this, because I love the pattern of it. But it's a shame, because I'd love to make something like this for Andrew. I don't think he'll wear it, but if they don't go and do his size. So at the minute, I am making Ava something. I'll quickly show you what I've got so far. Let me pull that out so it doesn't undo the stitch. This is it so far. It is basically a skirt, but it's like going to be a pinafore. I'll pass the back, but I'll show you the front. Yeah, so this fits her perfectly fine. I was going to make age 3 to 4 because she's quite petite, but I crochet quite small, so I always up my hook. So this is a 4mm hook. I have to use a 3.5, that's what the instructions say, so I up it anyway. And I was going to up it to a 4.5, but I thought, you know what, let's just do 5 to 6 and a 4. It'll be a tiny bit smaller than what it's meant to be anyway. But then I didn't realise that you actually measure it rather than stitch, if that makes sense. Because some patterns you measure when it says carry on this pattern until you reach 5 inches, which is what that one does. Or some of them can say do it 5 more times. But yeah, the one I am doing at the minute, I'll give you a picture of it. It is this one here. I just thought it was so cute. So you've got like a little skirt, and then it's ruffled. So yeah, I highly recommend that if you love crochet, download something, or even knitting, because knitting's on there. It's called Stash to Go. It's that one there, the little ball that you can see, this one. And this is how long I've had it for, if it'll load up. Tells you how long you've had that app for, and I've had this app for 948 days. That's how long I've had it for. And basically you pattern search. You can search for free patterns, which is what I like to do, and then if I find one I really like, I then do it. Knitting wise, I've not done that yet because I'm not that good at knitting, but crochet wise I don't mind. And then yeah, you just go through all the patterns, and then these are my favorites. And then yeah, some of them are free, some of them are not, but they tell you if they are free or not, and you can actually filter your search. They'll tell you what's free. Like for example, this is adorable, and that is free. That pattern is free, and it's a little romper, and it's so cute. You can see at the top there it says free in the little red bar. Got to go because the battery's about to die on this camera, and I was speaking way too long. But yeah, I absolutely loved doing it. So now that I can kind of get into it a little bit more, but just can't do it as often for like hours on end like I could do before. I could do it literally all day just sat there. But yeah, I'm going to actually do this, put a bit of telly on and try and relax for a little bit. And yeah, I will see you later. Back home from school. Did you have a good day? And you are eating, what are you eating? A jelly and pepperami as a snack.
This is spicy.
Spicy, is it? You love them though, don't you? Yeah. They're all gone now, even though I got them yesterday. You love, the mini ones are like this big. I had someone in. You had one in your sandwich box today as well, didn't you? Had a good day at school? You've been learning, what, Chinese New Year? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday you brought home a lantern. And then today you brought home a fan that you made yesterday. Yeah, it's red and you drew Mummy, Daddy, Andrew, and you on it.
Yeah.
It was so pretty. Yeah?
Yeah.
What else have you been doing today?
I drew some dragons, but I didn't get it.
What did you do?
I drew dragons and I didn't get
A dragon.
Yeah, and I didn't get it.
Oh, are you bringing that home next week, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was too much food to carry, weren't there, yesterday? So the teacher's like, oh! They're obsessed with these little juice things, juicy jellies. It's a little bit pricey, but I prefer them to take them in the school bag and not take a spoon. Then take actual jellies, like pot jellies, they're hot, Liz. Yeah, they're called juicy jellies, so they're a little bit juicier than normal jellies, so they can suck them. But we've been getting through so many because they're obsessed with jellies. Anything like yogurt and jellies they love. So this time when I nipped to the shop, I got all of them because they're on offer at the minute for all the flavours. But except for one, blackcurrant was all gone. So I got raspberry, strawberry and orange. That one's raspberry, isn't it? Do you like raspberry? It's the first time you've tried the raspberry one, isn't it? Because I usually get orange and strawberry. Yeah, this evening, me and Andrew, every weekend, we've been trying to watch the Harry Potter films. And last weekend, 1 second. Last weekend I think we only got to watch the second one, and the week before that we got to watch the first one because we couldn't do the one day. And I think that's probably going to be the same for this weekend because we're having a sleepover tomorrow. So yeah, Andrew wanted to go to bed like right at the end of Chamber of Secrets. So we've got like last 10 minutes to watch that, and then we're going to watch the third one, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. He didn't think he'd enjoy Harry Potter, but yeah, we tried it now. Oh, do you need to open yours as well?
Yes, that's what I was asking you the whole time.
Oh. I need two ends.
Mommy, can
Wow.
you give me
Such a good boy. What do you want?
Can you give me chocolate and give me bye-bye. Jelly.
Another one?
Yes, strawberry jelly.
Are you really hungry? You want some chocolate spread and jelly?
Yeah.
That's a very, very healthy snack, Ava. No.
Come on, let's go.
What about an apple or a pear or some cucumber?
No.
Kids have been bathed and Ava is currently in bed. We've got some snacks.
I thought you was about to say
Andrew.
kids are in bed.
No, Ava's in bed. We have just literally watched the last, 10 minutes of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Because Andrew missed it because he was falling asleep last time. And decided to go to bed, didn't we? So, yeah, we
I missed like half an hour of it.
It wasn't about half an hour.
How long was that?
It was only like 10 minutes or so, wasn't it?
That's why I didn't.
Oh, look, they're stopping for the granny to cross the road. Look, he's eating a sandwich. Can you see his reflection?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's starting to play. Oh. Get the remote, pause it. We just got the Prisoner of Azkaban set up, but it was on the menu and obviously because it left too long.
I'll pause it.
Good job. We're pausing. Just don't, leave it, because then when you click on it, it'll carry on. Just leave it. So yeah, we've got some snacks.
I want to play.
And yeah, we're going to turn off the lights and we're going to chill out to watch Harry Potter. So far, have you enjoyed them? So far, have you enjoyed the Harry Potters?
Yeah.
I was just saying, this one, it was like the first one I really, really enjoyed. The first two, I think, because I was quite young. I didn't like when they went down in the Chamber of Secrets, but I also didn't like when they went down the thing to get the stone. I'm gonna have to put this down because it's really hurting my arm.
He takes one of the teeth out of the snakes near the end.
Yeah, he stabs the snake, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he takes the tooth out.
No, the tooth stabs
the
him in
tooth
the arm.
stabs him,
And
and he
pulls
takes it out, stabs the book, which means Tom Riddle died.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll learn more about that when you get further
I'm
on in the
surprised how
movie.
he looked the same age and he wasn't dead by then.
It was the image of him. It was like his spirit rather than actually.
I thought he was way smaller then.
No, it was like his past spirit. It's a bit confusing me because I didn't get it until I watched it like loads of times. But as you get on in the films, they'll explain more and more things.
You naughty girl.
How, Andrew? So
You
yeah,
naughty girl.
we're gonna go and watch this. Hopefully we control of it because it's already quite late.
This because we don't really want to mess around with controllers. We use this.
Yeah, an Xbox remote.
I don't know why they made this.
An Xbox remote. So you don't have to use a controller all the time. You just press that. So are you trying to turn the volume up? That can't happen. So yeah, I'm going to unmute it. Might as well.
Oh, what happened?
You need to stop pressing buttons.
I didn't press anything. I was just trying to turn the volume up.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big
Thumbs
thumbs up and subscribe if you're new.
Subscribe.
But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day and we will see you soon.
Bye.